Before we begin, there's something I have been meaning to tell you all about my Fire Emblem past, and I think there's no better episode than this one. I didn't fully start getting into the supports in Fire Emblem until I played Awakening, and there I found my arch enemy as far as weapons are concerned. I met the Veit, at least I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. He was a character in Awakening that I just could not stand. Not only for his attitude, but when I took him out on the field, he was unreliable as heck. He didn't perform well for me at all. And guess what he used? An axe, if you haven't played Awakening. Got to the point that I believe I actually got Veit killed in my first playthrough, and I did not bother trying to get him back. Fast forward to FETH, there was another character named Arthur who I liked his personality, but again, he was an axe user and he constantly didn't perform. And it turns out I got him killed in that game during my first route. The second time around, I saved everyone and I went through the best possible route. But his character wasn't that much to it was, I don't like hero type characters, but something about it it still seemed dull. So are you seeing a pattern? How weapons normally work are the swords are the most accurate, the lances tend to be in between, and the axes are the most powerful but the least accurate. What I found with my Fire Emblem playing style is that I prefer hit rate over raw power, because then I know, they'll at least hit, and now I can plan around how we can work with that instead of a chance for an axe. Which brings us to the first trailer of Fire Emblem Three Houses. And this was back when Edelgard had Compass VA. Yes, if some of you who are from my main channel didn't know, Edelgard originally had Compass VA. Which now that I think about it, I'm like, how would that have worked later on? I know she can, the softness of Christina V, it just...
Go ahead, give me orders. It's time to measure your worth as an instructor.
I don't know, but back then, when we first saw the trailer, people misread her name as Edgelord. I don't think anybody calls her that now, but still that name just kind of rings in my ear, and it was so interesting, and we heard a bit of Edelgard's thought process then, which I've always had from the beginning of the game. I never really spoke on it, but I kind of did in the episode 98, but I didn't allude to the fact that the trailer mentioned that. But from that trailer, I saw Edelgard, Bernadetta, Petra, and Hilda. Those are the four characters that made an impact on me. And I was thinking that Edelgard's like, oh, she's an axe user? How's this gonna work? I mean, she looks pretty cool, and I like her way of doing, she made a good impression on me, and I was like, wow, I'm really interested to start her route. But I just don't know how I feel about the axe users. And then when I saw the character named as Hilda, I was like, I'm probably never gonna play her route. It sounds Hilda. I just can feel she might be all about an axe user, whereas Edelgard, I felt she at least uses sword as she'd be a lord user, or a lord. Normally the lords in Fire Emblem, they use swords. So I was thinking axes were mainly just Edelgard's secondary weapon, and that was my hope. If you were to tell me that Edelgard, Bernadetta, and Petra weren't even going to be in my main house. Well, Bernadetta I recruited, and Hilda was going to become one of my most loved characters.
If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it.
Oh!
Not too unusual for a nerd,
I see, okay. And it looks like you're a brute. Wow, you would be good friends with Neptune, wouldn't you? Alright. Ironically, I did not use, if you notice, Hilda is using a sword mainly. I still, I don't have her in her axe-based class. I have her in her sword-based class. It was kind of coincidental because I just wanted who I thought would be a good dancer and I wanted to be different, but the fact remains, I mainly use her for her sword-based skills, and Edelgard is my enemy. The irony there is strong, and it's like we come to the climax of axe users forever being, well, I won't say a thorn in my side, but I guess forever having beef with axe users. Anyways, just wanted to tell you this story. Not sure when I'm inserting this, but with that said, let's get to the episode.